I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No. No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
All right.
You need help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Red Stib Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger.
Check the
Bring it,
wave,
little
late free
boy.
claim. Okay. All one with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
OMG.
It's so powerful it can turn off the sun!
Alrighty then. We fixed that. Let's see if it works now. There we go. Hello there. How are you doing? Check the web store. All right, let's do it right now. Thank you for the suggestion. That's amazing. I love that kind of stuff. Welcome in. How are you all doing? Welcome in. It is Battleworld Day. Yay. Yay. I don't even know. All right, so you've not, people in chat are saying that there is a very late thing hitting the store. Free claim? Oh boy, look at that. Bonus stuff, my guys. Expires in 19 minutes. Run, don't walk. Expires in 19 minutes. Bill Gates is very evil. I don't know what that means. It's weird, yeah. Well. All right, let's get on our mission to acquire as many training materials as possible, because that is a potential bottleneck for me. It looked like it was going to be an issue when I was going to 104, and then 105 is going to be a little bit steeper, right? Good afternoon, Boomer. What's up, my guy? The funny thing is like, sometimes when I'm being obnoxious in public, she'll like say, Trevor, and then finally she goes, Boomer. Her mom even did that to me one time. She's like, Boomer. I was like, oh my God. Even got her mom calling me Boomer. Truth be told, I'm a proud Gen Xer. Let's go through the stores before they reset in the next 17 minutes. All right. I don't know if I need anything. Let's see. I got to remind myself to get in on these arena stores. My mom is evil? Oh. I'm evil as well. Depends if I want to be evil or not. My mom is evil. I have no idea what you're talking about, my guy. Welcome in, though. All right, what do we got here? Finished my second run of DD8 run last night. Congratulations. Dr. Evil was evil. Oh, we're getting technical here. What do I want to do? All right, got to make sure I get these every reset. Training materials. Also, War Store now has Oath, and sometimes I get an Awakened ability. I don't know which one it is. One that I need, though. Can't remember. Blade? Something like that. Let's see. 31. Returning player. Okay, so here's the thing about the Time Heist. I've never bought it. I didn't buy it when I restarted a new account. I've never bought it on this account. So I don't have a good feel for whether or not it's worth it. In fact, if someone has bought the Time Heist and thought it was good, you know, that would be helpful for me to know that. If I can get that feedback. Because you're not the only person that's asked, and I'm not sure. And I would like to know the answer from the community on whether they thought the Time Heist was worth it or not. You bought one before? Oh, I got a question for you, and I don't know if this matters or not. We're going to do a poll here on Twitch. They're asking me if they want to do a compilation of Crucible footage. And they asked me if I wanted to be in it. And it's like, so should I be on the next strike time for CC? Let's see. Yes. No. Don't care. Okay. All right. All right. This was 2 years ago. I get it. I get it. I wasn't sure if that's something that people care about or not. The whole line is both for defense or offense, or use them in offense. For hold the line of it. Oh, I'm not sure. The hold the line. Actually, I do have that. Oh, I don't have it anymore. It's in the blog post. I'll look it up. Let me get through this real quick, and then I'll look it up. Cube score standard down 350 every 300 days. Still 30 short of Shadow King passive. I'm sorry, my guy. Yeah, I've never bought it. Somebody in chat might know. Is there even a 105? Hold on. I'll actually can find the answer to that. Offers. Time Heist. So level 100 is $50. So you're talking about the 95. There's a 98 also. 95? Well, Spider Society is still a good team. Alpha Flight's still pretty important. If you have Old Man Logan, that's good. If you have Green Goblin, that's good. This might be useful with Black Widow. Wow, that seems okay right there. Black Knight. Illuminati, no Captain Britain. Annihilators. Annihilators right there. 5 stars, gear 18, 6664, ISO 8, 5 red stars. Okay. I don't know. 20 times more. You gotta buy it. 20 times more. No, they stay there forever. As far as I know, right? I've never bought them. Yeah, they're all here. Yeah, I've never bought them, but they're always there, it looks like. Brave New World scam. Oh, Sam! Yeah, $50 doesn't seem as outrageous as I thought they were going to be. I thought they were more. I like the Annihilators. That seems like something I would consider. Oh boy, I don't know why. I feel like I'm tired today. So we got Battleworld popping off here at the top of the hour. We are going to be playing that for sure. We are not going to play it immediately at the top of the hour. I don't like to play important things or things that I don't know how important it is, but I don't like to play things like Crucible and wars that I care about, that is that close to reset. I like things to kind of settle. I feel like there's sometimes some chaos, there's some bugs, some things like that. Now, on the other hand, I want to encourage everybody in chat to play it right away and tell me how terrible it is or how good it is, and give me feedback so I don't have to. Nothing game's worth money? There you go. Well, that's not entirely true, or else people wouldn't spend. It's not worth it to you. I guess that's a fair statement. There's an event tied to Battleworld. We're waiting until that starts, unless the event starts at the top of the hour. That's a great suggestion. All right, so there is a Battleworld event tied to Battleworld that should go live at the top of the hour. We're gonna have to look to see that the event goes live and that the event is working. So that's something to consider. We actually don't. Your $20 means nothing to them. Even $100 seen as an opening, throw another $100 at you. Value, I guess I'm just like saying everybody hates Monster Energy drink. Well, that's just not true. Monster Energy drink is not worth anything. Nobody should buy it at all. Well, that's just not true. Or else they wouldn't be in business. Somebody sees value in it. All right, let's see here. Purple? No, we need blue. My top 5 characters are gear 13, 14. We do have a chance. I'm also level 76. I think when you're level 76, you just got to play the game as much as possible. And three things I would focus on if you're level 76. 1, finishing and completing the next dark dimension. Do that. Communication with your alliance on what raids they want you to do. Having and being in an alliance with good raids is going to progress your account the most. Being an alliance that's doing high-end raids absolutely matters. Ceci! 10 gifted subs! Thank you! That's not worthless. I don't know. I've never bought the Time Heist offer, so I don't have a feel for whether they would have been worth it to me or not, to be honest with you. The only one that looked interesting, the Rico Law coming through for a Prime for 37 months. As far as all I was doing when I was looking at it is like, are these teams viable or useful right now? So when I went into the offers right here, I was looking at, there's a lot of them, right? Like the level 100 Annihilators are post Ares, very good, right? These teams right here, Out of Time and Illuminati, are pre-Ares. Black Knight, of course, is very important, right? Illuminati really needs Captain Britain, so Captain Britain's not a part of this, right? Then we're going to the 98. Alpha Flight's an important raid team currently, right? Mercs for Money is only going to be useful if you have Old Man Logan. Superior 6 is going to be useful if you have Green Goblin Classic. Spider Society currently is an important raid team, right? New Avengers, not so much. Secret Defenders, not so much. And especially if you don't have Black Cat. You kind of need Black Cat to make that work. See, these teams are just getting outdated at some point. The only team in all these Time Heists that are post-Ares. So what happened with Ares is Ares came to the game and all the characters after Ares, including Ares, have significantly higher stats, like 30%. So the only post-Ares team in these Time Heists is Annihilators. And in-game these three right here, in-game Thanos, Gladiator, and Gore, are absolutely important. Yeah, Old Man Logan's before Ares. Yeah. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Oh, I got to see what the poll did. All right, let's do this real quick. Sure. What is going on, comrade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gifted. 5. 6 subs from comrade. Oh, Cupid Emporium Diamond Orb. This is going to be a big one, guys. Is today the day? Do we get a diamond on Old Man Logan? What is it, a 16% chance? 16% chance at Old Man Logan? All right, let's do some scambling. Start prediction. Will I get an upgrade to a Cosmic Crucial Alliance War Battleworld character? I am the sole decider of what that means, by the way. And I want to say that Old Man Logan is a 16% chance, and he absolutely would be an upgrade. I have a 7/7, so a 1 diamond Old Man Logan. So at a minimum, there is a 16.07% chance of getting an upgrade. Start prediction. Well, it's a little better. It's 85% that'll be a 1 diamond. 10% will be 2 diamond. 5% in a 3 diamond. I'm guessing that in all 3 tiers, it is also 16% for Old Man Logan in all 3 of the tiers. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, it's still 16%. So it's still a 16% chance of a 1 diamond Old Man Logan. Blitz is garbage. All right, so 13% is a little bit on the low side. All right, you guys are optimistic. You guys are optimistic. All right, we're going to do one. What does Arnold call this? RNGesus? RNGesus? What is he? Does he do something goofy? I don't know how people feel about that though, right? All right. Why am I so tall? Did I adjust something? Did I do something weird with my camera? Why is it? I don't feel like I was this tall before. Am I like taller than I was before? Something's wrong. Oh, wait, is this wrong? No, look at that. Look at that guy right there. Get rid of that. What is that for? Oh, it is wrong. I knew something was off. All right, reset. I kept looking at it the other day. I was like, what's going on with this? All right, now we're back in business. Now we're back in business. Much better. Look at that. Now I'm the right side. I was like, the other day I was like, what's going on with this? Why does it look weird? Okay. Now I'm the right height, right? Oh, I wonder if I botched. Oh well. Big money, no whammies. Let's go. Oh, it lags. 1 diamond, 1 diamond. Oh, okay. Longest ankles. White Hulk smash. Thanks. You making fun of my whiteness? All right. Choose outcome. No, that was not an upgrade. Will I get an upgrade? No. Complete prediction. Oh. Oh. You know what? When I was younger, it's funny how like you go through life and you have like insecurities about things and you're like, oh, I'm so skinny and I'm so white. Gee, that shit doesn't matter. Nobody cares. I mean, now that I'm an adult, I'm just like, oh my God. So the exception to that is me being bald, which is terrible. It's absolutely horrible being bald. Let me tell you all about it. I don't like being bald. I need to get like, I wonder if they can do like pube transplants. Is that possible? I don't know. That was an SNL skit? No kidding. I don't want curly. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just words coming out of my mouth. I don't know. It's just a driving hazard on a sunny day. Oh, let's get this. We're gonna do Battleworld today. We're gonna look at it. What are we doing? Let's see. What do we got? We got 171. Give you something good. Mantis, Loki. No. Sunfire, no. Nope. Battleworld 2.0. Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea. I'm just saying. So, let me explain something though, right? Jeff Bezos is bald, right? If he doesn't have hair, what makes me think I could get hair? I'm just saying. Right? I mean, he has access to anything he wants. Or is it just, would it be weird? Right? Bald is beautiful. I don't know, man. My problem, okay, so I don't have a problem being bald. I think it's more of me being lazy. Because I like it when it's tight and it's shaved, but I just don't like doing that every day. So like I haven't done it in a couple days, and I don't want it to look the way it looks. Like if I was like bald 100% of the time, and like I'd take off my hat and it was like not all like patchy and shit, I probably wouldn't care. Oh, you like it when it's tight too? Oh boy. I don't know what we're talking about. What am I doing today? What is this? Play Battleworld now. Build Astral Squad and master Battleworld. Play to earn VP and progress through each zone. Earn shards. All right, let's screenshot this. All right, we've got some messages I want to read real quick. All right, let's read this first. Blitz will be there at 1 o'clock Pacific time. We'll be helping players who don't have the streak benefits for the past, working on a few other things as well. Hold the line. All right. Go on a mission with your alliance for medals of honor. Earn points by battling in war, with a bonus for using the Astral, Annihilators, Illuminati, and Infestation teams on offense or defense, and clicking Allied Supply 6 orb fragments. Fantastic. Rewards. Collect Medals of Honor and Path to Peggy Carter shards. Okay, so this starts now. Okay. This starts now. Hope you could tell the devs to extend fix this claim, because there's no way Mylands can jump on all in 30 minutes and claim. Hey there. We're going to be setting up another free claim for the Alliance event. Thanks for letting us know. As always though, Pathfinder. Path Daddy. The events didn't start yet, but I used my Mighty Avengers of War just now. How does that affect my points? I forgot it didn't start yet. One of the things I am tackling today, thank you, God. So if you I got to go into war here in a minute, and then I'm probably glad that I waited until after reset to look at that. No, thank you. Hate to miss out on rewards because of this. No, thank you. We don't want anyone to miss out at something that isn't their fault. Spider Prime, it's your fault. You should just know everything all the time. The event started yesterday. Oh, well, shit. Well, then let's get rid of all this stuff. For some reason, I thought this was, I thought today was the 17th. Well, never mind. Okay. Brave New World's scam. Oh, wait, Sam. Battleworld is working correctly. Thank you. Thank you, Killshot. You're the best. Oath, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Liberty, liberty, blah, blah, blah. All right, Brave New World scam. Hold the line. Okay. Peggity, peggity. Hope my 7 million Astral can handle it. You never know. If it's fully simmable, how are you going to feel is the real question. That is the real question. Or fully autoable. I mean, I don't know, maybe. The problem with something being autoable on day one is where do they go from there? Right? What does that look like a year from now? If you can auto it on day one, what does that mean a year from now when it comes to PvE content? Am I the only one that thinks about this kind of stuff? Oh, to the Astral node? New more difficulties? I like that. I think that is the logical answer. I just don't understand why it is not like... I feel like there's never any runway on any of the progression systems or level of difficulty. Feel like very, very narrow. Like even like the diamond system, like no runway on that. 18 months or something. You made 1,500 points on the milestones twice. C, Marvel Strike Force.em. All right, the glitched offer alert. I bought the Phoenix Passive Awakening and got 2 orbs giving me 1,500 points on the milestone twice. So we jump on it, nah? All right. Exploit early, exploit often. Let's see which one this is. Is it at the top? I'm not seeing it. They pulled that shit fast. That's possible. Possible. I don't see it. Exploit early, exploit often. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, I don't see it. Let me know. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. I don't see it. It's not glitched. Okay. API confirmed. Boy, remember those trying times where everybody was paranoid about, like, if you lost a war or something, it's because they hacked. Remember how bad that was? Boy, they really cleaned that up. Remember the leaderboards being all bonkers when Morgan Le Fay? Boy, that was a crazy time to be playing Marvel Strike Force. It's $15. Woo! We have smart ones now. I know. It's one of those things where you can't win the conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's two of them, right? Instead of one. Okay. Okay then. Let's keep going. Extra 5 million gold and T4 training materials. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal, right? Yeah. So there's 2 orbs instead of 1. I don't know. Let's see how much it matters. All right, so I opened 1, right? I opened 1. Yeah, you're going to get double the points. All right. Does anybody have a screenshot of that offer? Yeah. Yep. Anybody have a screenshot that did not buy that of that offer? Yeah. I don't think that they should fix that either. I mean, it's unwinding that is so hard, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah. So I get No, I already bought the orb. I'm talking about I can't take a screenshot of the offer. The offer's gone. The offer's gone from my store. If someone has it in their store still because they didn't buy it. Yeah, there's no leaderboard, so it doesn't matter, right? All right, well. So I'm going to get an extra milestone. Okay. Some extra Peggy Carter shards that I don't need. I do need those training materials. Thank you, sir. Magnetic Zero, thank you, sir. All right, so the thing is that I'm going to report this, but I really don't think they should fix it. Yeah, I don't think they should remove this. It just doesn't make... It's not that big of a deal. It's just not. I mean, it's more work for them to compensate the people that... I just don't get it. To report yours after you scrub yours to scumbag stuff? Yeah. Well, I have to confirm that it works. Right? It's already reported, I promise you. Hello. There are many developers watching the stream right now. Do you guys understand that, right? There are several developers watching the stream right now. They may not announce that they're developers. They may not say they're developers, but I know that there are developers, in fact, watching exactly right now. It's not a secret if it's happening on the stream, ever. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna, never mind. Oh, so there's a bugged offer. This offer inside the store right here is for the Phoenix passive awakened ability. So this will give, it has 2 orbs instead of 1. And so that you're going to get double points for this event, and you're going to get an extra 5 million gold and 800 training materials. The extra 200 awakened ability is not going to matter much. Even Concord devs? Is another reason why people hate CC? Okay. Yeah, and I didn't report it. I said, don't fix this. That's very different. Don't fix this. Leave this alone, was my comment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, they already know about it, so I'm putting in my 2 cents to not fix it. I mean, you can hate me for that if you want. Oof. Oh, Concord? Yeah, I'm familiar with Concord. I mean, I don't think anybody played it, but I'm familiar with the headlines. No hate, just don't report. Oh my God, there are developers watching this stream right now. I see their names in chat. There's nothing you can do about it. If it's happening here, they know about it. So nothing we can do about it. So my post to them is here. I'll show you the screenshot of my post to them, so you guys can get it. Oh my God. This is the entirety of my post. Holy hell. I don't suggest fixing this. That's it. If you don't like it, get out of my stream. Or I can help you leave. Yeah. That is the entirety of my post. I don't suggest fixing this. Yeah, that is the entirety of my post. I don't suggest fixing this. There you go. I'm in a funny mood today. I'm actually kind of just in a really, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Every day there's something wrong with me. Since I showed me, can I show you my post between my legs? Oh my God. I don't know if I can do community manager whip right now. All right, what do we got? They say they nerfed it a lot. Oh boy. All right, we got to think about a community manager whip skit. Oh, red stars are at 10x. Let's do that. We got to do those. Battleworld isn't the same. That was for yesterday. Yeah, there was a... Okay, so the answer, short answer to that is yeah. Are we going to compass for life and liberty if we did a war already? That was... Yeah, the event started yesterday, right? No timer on Battleworld? Whip is why devs watch. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Hold the line. Okay, well, let's take a look then. So you're talking about... So hold the line started yesterday. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're dumb. Holy moly, they're dumb. Just so you can see what I typed to them. Oh my god. This is a problem. People attacked. I guess I didn't type that right. People attacked right before the vid started. So there they go. I don't know. They know. Now they know. Dorky Dad. Free-term meter Battleworld. Welcome on. Dorky Dad song. All right. We're going to put on Dorky Dad's latest anthem. You ready?
Oh, Twitch chat, the true masterminds of Marvel Strike Force. Bow down, streamers. Chat's got this. Chat knows every character inside and out. Their knowledge undeniable, unless it's wrong. Chat's got the strategy, guaranteed to win. Except when it flops, then it's just bad RNG, right? Chat knows more about Crucible than
Every single streamer.
Chat knows more about war than any stupid streamer. They've cracked the code, they run the show until it fails. Then whoops, streamers fault, bro. Chat use this counter, it always works. Except, you know, when it doesn't. Bro, just punch up 400k, easy dub. Oh, full white must be a skill issue, scrub. Trust me, bro, I saw it work one time. Don't check MSF, GG, I know the prime line. Streamer just sucks, didn't play it right. Meanwhile, chat's stuck in diamond all day and night. Chat knows more about Crucible than any stupid streamer.
All right. It's just funny to me, right? It's funny because it's true, right? Well, okay, so the main issue isn't that. It has to do with scaling and power levels, and not everybody is fighting in the same place of the game with the same power level of teams. So it just depends. Does that make sense? I don't think it's actually like people are wrong or anything like that. It's just like sometimes something will work. You know, when somebody doesn't have the T4s, or they're playing a gear tier 18, or somebody's, you know, it's different at whatever, right? Yeah. We're going to go over Battleworld here shortly, yeah. I'm trying to do something. I'm a little distracted. Let's get through this real quick. We see the true winner. I don't know. I didn't find that there was a lot of meaningful feedback in the last Crucible tournament. The reason for that is that the rules were not really revealed until the event started. So I know for me, I didn't feel like I got a lot of like meaningful feedback because it was kind of new to everybody. I mean, I don't know what it was like for other people, but that was my experience with the last Crucible tournament. Marvel Rivals did layoffs? What is it, NetEase? Was it the Marvel Rivals team specifically or just NetEase? NetEase is a very large company. Like, would they even announce that? If it was specific to a studio internally on a big corporation? They laid off the North American departments. Oh, wow. Interesting. Did they lay off Danny, what's his name? Let's see, there's a guy I know over there that I've actually chatted with recently. Oh, Thaddeus Sasser, I don't know him. Danny Koo is who I know. I don't know. Probably, we don't have to go into like politics over it. Their director of R&D made a post on Twitter about it. Okay. I feel like Twitter is like a time bomb when I log into it on stream. I don't mind doing it offline, but like they don't filter out like porn and stuff on Twitter. I'm like scared to go on here. The franchise was and we were just laid off. Oh, well, times are tough. Find this incredible new jobs because we need to eat right. Going to start inspiring Gary McKee. There's franchise, the highly technical director working in level design, scene, passion, project, problem solve. I got to tell you though, anybody that worked on Marvel Rivals is going to have a very easy time finding work. In the video game industry, how do I say this? From start to finish, there are very few people that were at the beginning of a game and took it all the way to launch and the game was successful. There are people that work their entire careers without doing that. And there are specific developers that are only looking to hire people that have actually shipped games from start to ship and shipped successful games. Anybody that worked on Marvel Rivals is going to have a good time, easy time finding work. You think so? Industry is the best right now? I know. I get it. A lot of them, there's like so many people not working, but I'm saying these are the kinds of people that actually should be able to find work. Coming up, a new level design mechanics, implements Gary was key part of those of his technical ability, proactively passion for game development, problem solving were a huge asset to the team. Gary doesn't wait for the problem to slow the team down. He finds a good way right early at his time in our Seattle studio. He developed level design tools and gameplay mechanics. I can tell you about it because they belong to NetEase. It greatly accelerated the team, often enabled the team's progress. On top, he's a nice person too. Holds some strong, wrong opinions on video games. He's highly competitive in a good way, and he got a lot of deep thoughts and philosophies on life, making an excellent team member and the kind of guy you look forward to talking a day. I wonder what this is about or why. This just seems strange that a game would launch and then they would have to lay anybody off, right? It's wild to me. But in general, yeah, the video game industry is an upheaval, and I imagine that once efficiency tools are put into place through AI systems, it might get worse, unfortunately. There's always going to be a need for like really good people and all of that, but the amount of work that a person could potentially do if tools are correctly developed could cut the number of people needed to successfully finish a project. I don't know if that's going to happen or how that's going to work, but that's, in theory, that's a thing. Yeah, I think it's a thing. It has to be a thing. I don't think it's there yet, but I can only give you an example of my personal experience with creating content on YouTube. It is the need for me to depend on a third-party service for music is gone. My ability to create thumbnails is better. I'm just waiting for AI video editing tools to make my job way better. And now it hasn't like laid anybody off, but the amount of work and the quality of work that I can do has gone up because of AI tools. A lot of it is generative fill on Photoshop. There's some minor stuff in video editing, but it's not that great. Photo creation, music generation, stuff like that it's just a small example of things that have helped me. I don't know enough about the video game industry to understand how that's going to affect that, but I would suppose it's going to. Yeah, I don't know if, I don't think, as another enemy, to your point, I think that's 100% correct. I don't know that there is anybody OG over there that I know of. Like when I think about like the Amirs and we and Jason Bender and all those guys, they're long gone. Most of them departed to Netflix back in the day. Yeah, they're long gone. Like all the people that came over from Kabam, they're long gone. Yeah, and then not only that, but the Seismic guys or the Niantic guys, whatever they were, those guys are gone too. They were codev partners. I don't know what the right term for that is. There's no AR and MSF though. You know, is that true, Sheriff Lobo though? Because I was looking at some of the hands the other day. It didn't look right. I was looking at some of the loading screens because you know how like I don't know. The hands look weird lately. Some of the hands look weird. I mean, I believe it. I guess it makes, I don't know. I just, the hands look weird to me. Really? Marvel has a hard no AI policy. Well, props to Marvel. Holy shit. I got a buddy who's a line drawer for the Marvel comics. Like he's just like a random person I knew before I started doing YouTube and stuff. He happens to do line drawing, and boy, I see his Instagram. He hates AI, and I was like, oh boy. I don't. The issue that I take with AI art and AI music is when someone tries to present it as not AI. That's the problem I have. Like every time that I've presented something as AI generated, it is what it is. I'm not trying to conceal or say that I have any talent or I made this. It's literally AI. But if people are trying to pass off things as not AI and it is AI, I do take issue with that. I think most people do. The only AI I ever liked was Alan Everise. Snapfire's contractor was using AI to art for variants. Yeah, dude, yeah, presenting actual work as your own without disclosing that it was AI assisted is a big problem, I think. This song is AI. Most of my thumbnails are AI assisted in some way with generative fill. I think it's gonna culturally, like how people view AI assistance and AI art is gonna change over time. I mean, it's kind of like anything. You know, how many people here in chats, parents wouldn't use ATM machines when they came out? And I distinctly remembering my father not being okay with seatbelt usage, right? I mean, it just, people have a hard time changing to anything in general. I thought you were AI fraud. I know, I'm AI. Mobile predates seatbelts. Fuck me, let that sink in. Yeah, I remember. Dude, I remember not having to wear seatbelts. No, I was a small child. I'm that old. Dude, I'm 50 years old. So yeah, I remember some shit. Yeah, I remember being a small child and they were lap belts. There wasn't like over the shoulder. They were lap belts at belt. We didn't use them. I remember climbing from the front seat to the back seat, and we didn't even have headrests. It was just like benches. We could climb over the seats, and we never used a seatbelt. It wasn't even a law. Yeah, it's just I'm that old. I really am. I also remember not having cell phones. I also remember having to use maps. I used to remember driving and you had to know where you were actually going. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm a Gen Xer. I'm just right in the smack of Gen X. It's just very different. And my wife is considerably younger than me. She's more than 20 years younger than me. And so it's do I get that it was different? I'm aware, and I try not to get stuck in that. It's just different back then. Bed of the pickup. Yeah, I've done that. I've rode in the bed of the pickup before. How illegal is that today? I remember riding around in the back of a pickup bed. Absolutely. Graduate 93. El Camino? I didn't do an El Camino, but yeah, definitely in the back of a mini truck. Oh, it's as far, I mean, I don't know about any states other than, mostly I only know about California. It's very illegal in California to ride in the bed of a pickup truck. Yeah. I remember walking 2 miles uphill the snow to go to school. There you go. That's me too. Both ways? We're going to do Battleworld. I hope it's not super disappointing. Such a boomer. Dude, I don't mind being called a boomer because I'm definitely older, but I'm 1000% a Gen Xer. And I get the drink out of the water hose meme. I mean, it was just dude, I got scars on my face from a dog bite when I was a toddler. I've got a monstrous scar right here from running through a glass window. Look at this shit. I don't know if you can see it. I got this scar right here on my forehead from running through a glass window unattended as a 7-year-old. I have no idea. It was just different. Damn window licker? Maybe. Yeah. You're a Honda gyro crater? I don't remember that. You're saying a scar face? Yeah, I got scars on my face. I agree. Okay, fine, devil-eyed. Running through a glass window. I just remember being unattended as a child. Literally, Plus, I also lived in the Midwest, so it was a little different back there. We didn't have key. We didn't lock our house. We didn't lock our cars. I remember we drove to California, and my dad was like, man, we don't have a key to our house. We had to figure out how to secure the house because we're going to leave for 2 weeks. We drove into a larger city, and my dad was like, oh, I don't know how to lock the doors on our car. I mean, it was different. And my mom and dad were like, get the fuck out of the house and don't come back until it's dinner time. And when it's dark, you're going to get beat with a spoon if you don't come back on time. And they're like, get out. They didn't cuss at me. My parents never cussed, though. Oh, man, if I cussed, I would have got beat with a spoon. Holy moly. They're pretty strict about that. They're very religious. Oh, yeah, we got kicked out of the house and my little brother was like 5 years younger than me. And they were like, get out and take your brother with you. And he might have, I don't even know how old we were. I couldn't even been like 8 years old. My brother had to be 3 years old. We were like, get out of the house, take your brother with you. And he was like 3 and I was like 8. Don't come back until it's dark. This is different. Oh yeah, there was no cussing. My parents were relatively religious, or very religious actually. I was raised in a very religious Christian household. Oh, which was fine. I mean, I do appreciate the way I was raised on some level. Yeah, I had a bike. Yeah, I had a bike. Yeah, I had a bike too. I remember being in like 6th grade and I had to ride my bike to school and scraping up my knees. And how old is a 6th grader? I don't know. Oh yeah, we lived on a lake too at one point, and we were always on the lake. And we always were in the water or in the lake on a dock. We also had it like snow and it would freeze over, and we used to take these like inner tubes and get on my neighbor. Like, I don't know where my neighbors were, but I'd climb on top of their house, and the snowbank would come up off the side of the house, and I would slide down the top of the house onto the snowbank onto the lake on the ice. Did dumb shit like that all the time. Everything you're talking about is why raising. Yeah. So I got to say, part of my experience is being raised in the middle of the nowhere in the Midwest. I was born and raised in South Dakota, and there's literally nothing there. I mean, it's flat. There was like pheasant hunting and corn, and that's about it. And 4-H. There was just nothing. And lakes. There were a lot of lakes. Lawn darts, BB guns. I remember lawn darts and BB guns. Dude, I told Kat the other day that when I was a kid, I used to shoot my neighbor's horse with a BB gun. She was horrified. I was like, I get it, but that's actually what I did. I would go out there and fuck with my neighbor's horse. Oh my God. It wasn't even my BB gun. It was like the neighbor kid's BB gun. 'Cause my parents wouldn't let me have a BB gun, but we had them. I never did cow tipping. Did you say in TSF? I didn't move anywhere. The alliance came into ours. So I've been in the same alliance. It's TSF, yeah, chosen for war. There we go. But I didn't move at all. Everybody, the alliance filled up. I actually don't know where they came from, but I'm happy they're here. Shotgun, no. My dad had guns, but I was like forbidden from touching them, thank God. Potato slingshot. I used to have a metal slingshot, like with like metal BBs, like pellet type things. Bubbles with the girl. Oh, Fritz house in Minneapolis. The drove from South Dakota to Standing Rock. There was desolate. A legit almost died in blizzard. Yeah, there is nothing in South Dakota. Holy moly, and it's really cold. All right, let's go do Battleworld. I'm ready to do Battleworld, but I got to do Alliance War. But I think it's a dead Alliance War. I think I got through everything I want to get through. All right. So I don't have to worry about all right. right, so Battleworld is back, and my understanding is it's toned down a little bit. What are we gonna have, like 3 days and then a 4th day for the boss, and that's gonna happen once a month? They got rid of like the, I know it wasn't called platoons, but the entire, you know, putting people in the missions, you can't use them. Looks like I've got 3 nodes here. Now there are, like, you can click right here and it says thrown defenders. When an enemy uses their basic attack, they apply a bleed to the primary target. When an enemy uses their special ability, they apply heal block to the primary target. When an enemy uses their ultimate ability, they apply blind to the primary target. All right, Vanguard. When an enemy character has taunt, all other enemies gain 15,000 armor, which is okay. When it rains, when a positive effect is applied to an enemy character, increases the duration of all positive effects on the enemy by 1 up to a max of 3. So we're gonna go into this node here, which is gonna be, let's see, how do I get into this? Do I have to go clear the other 2 first? Oh, I gotta go like this. All right, I got 2 attacks instead of 1 attacks. It says Astral or Spider Society, and I'm just gonna say that means Astral only. Right? It's just Astral. And everybody's saying I'm gonna auto it. I'm gonna put Shadow King and Doctor Strange on opposite sides of each other. Do I really want Moondragon as a striker? I thought I want him all Raider. Let's do all Raider to take advantage of Ancient One's passive. The striker thing on Moondragon was more of a Captain Britain nuke thing in Crucible with Infinity Watch, and it was like a sack designed to kill Captain Britain. So I'm gonna move Moondragon back to Raider because there's a on Ancient One's passive, if there's a crit, they gain ability, I think, something like that. I just know that crit was important on this team. All right, we got a stun. Let's see if we got a cleanse. I know that Shadow King has a cleanse. Well, let's just go over here then. Okay. Let's see. This is ability block. I don't want Weaver putting out blind, so let's do that. No ability block? Well, it doesn't matter. They got just deleted. Let's see. Let's go over here because he's gonna die off from the bleed no matter what. All right, so that is wave 1. Okay. Let's see, this will hit the whole board. Kind of interested in getting rid of Weaver, I guess. Okay. All right, that doesn't matter where we go. Let's hit the whole board. That way we get the ping from the possessed. I like that animation. Oh, wait, did I have blind on me? I didn't even notice. Oh, well. I guess I needed to do that to get rid of Weaver anyways. That's fine. Okay. Oh boy there. Okay. Go away. Okay, we can do it. We can get away with a basic here on this. Save some of the cooldowns. Yeah. Okay, we're in for the last wave. But they got Weaver everywhere in here. Weaver. I'm gonna do the special. All right, we got our Wongers out. All right, that'll get rid of some of these negative effects over there. What is going on? Am I not understanding what's going on? Oh, it's a charged Weaver. Ah! Oh, I see what's going on here. Oh. Well. All right. All right. All right. I was like, what's going on here? All right, well, I guess. Let's see. Unavoidable, no. Unavoidable cannot be blocked. There we go. I see, says the blind man. All right, now we're good, right? I don't know if it matters too much, but boy, Weaver with charges, that's fun. Okay. That's one way of yeah, pre-turn metered and pre-charged. Okay, that's fine. I just didn't think of that. We were having charge out of the gate like that. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. It's not like, I mean, the next time I come through, it'll be a lot easier, I suppose, knowing that. I can just plan around it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is day one. I guess it could ramp up. And for me, knowing that I got to be more mindful of the Weaver dropping in with charges is kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. Yeah. Absolutely. Something to keep in mind. All right, let's see. Herald, mission, global, and villain. Global and villain, and then over here we got global and hero. Okay, so there's some overlap there with the choices. Let's see what the bonuses are. Enemy characters gain extra damage, max health, wrecking ball. On turn, a character has taunt, gain offense up. On turn, all allies with offense up gain assist. Empowered necrosword. Enemy Goral act first and has 300% crit hit damage. Okay. Let's go. We got 3 attacks. Let's see. Global villain. The other one's global and hero. Why don't we just use full Orcus? I actually kind of like that. Let's just do full Orcus. Do I want to use Apocalypse here? Okay, we're going to use Apocalypse. I don't think it's going to be too hard. We'll just use Apocalypse and see it. Now I'm going to be paying more attention to the actual board, knowing now that they can cheat a little bit, that the mechanics are going to be slightly different. I'm going to try to be more mindful of that. Okay, so the Gore got to go first. Okay. There we go. Goodbye. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's do it this way. Maybe that was wrong. I think I need to get rid of let's hit the whole board. Oh boy. Okay then. Okay then. Well, that's one way of doing it, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Well, that's one way of doing it. Okay, I think there was a better strategy there of getting through either Carnage and then maybe to avoid the potential of them getting speed with the Sentinel bots, which could be risky, I suppose. But the next time I go in there, I don't know if... Yeah, Carnage could create a problem there, right? If the Sentinel bots are relatively tanky. All right, global and hero. I kind of feel like I want to put together a Well, let's do something. Let's do Immortals. Oh, why don't we do this for fun? I think that's kind of fun. Let's see. We got Black Knight. Let's do that. Let's do Black Knight. That's fun. I think we got Old Man Logan. Why wouldn't we take Old Man Logan? Okay. Well, this is a team. I have a feeling that it's just going to be the Old Man Logan show. Actually, let's do it like this. All right, let's do it like this. Okay. I could have used Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler would have been a good choice too. Probably Nightcrawler would have been better there than Jean. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. Well, we still want to do that. Ouch. Okay, let's go. All right, Black Knight is doing some stuff, and then there we're gonna hit the whole board, and then what Phoenix should clean a lot of these negative effects up right here. Okay. Okay. All right, where can we use the disrupted? Let's see if we can go over. Let's do this. Red Goblin or Gwenom probably is the play. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's suck all this up. Okay. There we go. Let's hit the whole board right here. Well, I need to get claws out, don't I? Let's do it. Claws out will, I mean, I could have saved it for the next round. Yeah, but I just wanted to get, okay. That's fun. I like that. Oh, did they get preloaded turn meter? All right, we're going to get Dark Phoenix in. Who do I want to stun? Gore? Yeah. This is going to bounce around like a million times, right? I mean, this got to heal, right? No, it does not. Only for herself. Let's do a basic. We're going to save the AoE for the next round. Okay. See, I've got a lot of charges, so I'm just going to do a basic. Okay. Okay. Oh, Old Man Logan wins the match. All right, Old Man Logan. Yeah, Nightcrawler would have been way better here, by the way. Nightcrawler would have made this way better. So my suggestion is to use Nightcrawler here. Old Man Logan, perfect, right? Old Man Logan, perfect, but Nightcrawler would have made that better. All right. Well, is that the first day of Battleworld? I think it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see how tomorrow is. I will see if tomorrow presents a challenge. Null. Yeah, we're gonna have to attack Null a million times to get that to work. Hey, I could go spend some stuff at the Battleworld store. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. I've been holding off from buying anything out of the Battleworld store, but maybe now I'll be a little bit more less stingy than I was before. All right, bye for now. Yeah, let's go get some, what am I looking for in the Battleworld store? There's always something there I need. What is it? Ancient one. Yeah, that's what I want. Well, I don't know. Emma. No, we want Emma. We want to get Emma up. Yeah, let's do Ancient one. We'll just let slide. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like whoever was creating it and ran it was, and then they brought in a Galaxy of Heroes guy, like one of the guys that worked on territory battles, like towards the end of it. And so like, I think he walked into the project late. So I'm not sure how much course correction could happen. I don't know. I feel like there's a known, I mean, I have no idea. It's, I mean, the reality of it is it's not great. I was talking to Boylon this morning about something. I don't know if I want to talk about it here. But we're going to do some collabs tomorrow. We're going to make some videos tomorrow. But it was kind of about this. No, it's what we were talking about. I wasn't talking about it. Well, I wasn't directly talking to him about Marvel Strike Force, and the video may not be specifically about Marvel Strike Force, but it was in the context of the lack of meaningful PvE in Marvel Strike Force. We did talk about that quite a bit this morning. Yeah, we were talking about Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. And that game is not for everybody, I get that, but it is mostly PvE, and from what he presented to me, that was desirable to him. Thieves, what are we gonna do here? So I need to use what? My immortals out of the gate to make sure I get credit for them. Is that right? Okay. Yeah. All right. What are the milestones? Mighty Avengers? Yeah, I'm sorry. What did I say? Mighty Avengers. So I just used that here. Yeah, I don't know. This is not that exciting. So I was just thinking about that today. So we are now playing twice a week instead of 3 times a week, which I don't think is necessarily like bad, but it's a little discouraging to walk into a shell, and that means that instead of having potentially 3 meaningful wars a week, I'm going to be shut down to 1 maybe. I think I've got them all on defense. Yeah, let's see. Illuminati, though, I have Iron Man, right? Annihilators, let's see. Nope, they're all on defense. Astral, all on defense. Infestation, I know I've got them on defense. Yeah, I put all of them on defense. So I guess I could make use of Iron Man, right? Yeah, you get points for them on defense, sure. Thank you, Jerome. All right. Come on, Iron Man, take a turn. This looks... I love that. Use some Iron Man with Liberty Team if you want to do some heavy hitting. Well, it's a shell. I don't even have a war today. I'll take the free time every time. I get it. I guess I have different motivations than other people. I mean, I actually, when I am streaming and I have allocated time for streaming, clearly, right? I want it to be as interesting as possible. Right? But when I'm not streaming, yeah, I probably wouldn't care. Like if I was in Hawaii right now or something, yeah, I would, this would probably appeal to me. But I'm not. I'm sitting at my desk here in Las Vegas at my super fancy Costco desk. I bought it for $50 or $60 at Costco. It's a folding table. Wrong, you're on the Triskelon. No. Yeah, I know. You know what's interesting? Do you guys remember when the game came out, or maybe it was in soft launch, where the game was in soft launch, or maybe it was just in launch, and there were no real team synergies, other than maybe some small synergies, like let's say on hand, and characters like Hand Sentry were like pretty good, and so was Black Widow, so on and so on, right? And you remember we would play in Blitz, and there was only so many teams. Maybe there's like total 8 teams or something like that. But Casino had put out an infographic where he had put it like, this team, you need to pick 3 different types of characters. Like, you need a character that will take away positive effects. You need a character that'll give your team positive effects. You need a guy that'll do that. And so you actually custom built the team based on what the characters did. And then you would go and play Blitz manually. And then you would have a rotation once every 8 hours or once every 6 hours, and you actually had to build team compensation using thinking. And the weird thing about it is it was actually a playable game mode, and it scaled weird too, because when you got to the top level 8.3, it actually got hard. And then it was like this game of how many 8.3 teams do you have? How many successful attacks can you get in 8.3 per rotation? And I don't, like, in some weird way, that was actually a game. But then they came out with like Defenders. And then they started leaning into like preset teams, and they made Blitz every 2 hours, and then the number of teams got out of hand, and there was like 9 million teams. You know, it wasn't like 6, 7, 8 teams. It was like, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Yeah. And there was Blitz releases so that it actually mattered, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying that the initial version of Blitz actually resembled some sort of game in some way. I don't know what to say. I think Blitz was interesting before they did the 2 hours. Like, it was interesting when it was, what was it, 6 hour rotations? 6 hour or 8 hour? I don't remember. 8 hour. I mean, you played it like a couple times a day, and it was fine. When you had like only do 6 battles or 7 battles twice a day, let's say. Yeah, it wasn't bad when you had less teams. Yeah. No, I think Blitz took a turn to being completely unfun when they did 2 hours. That was my take on it. It become just completely unfun when you had to do it every 2 hours. I'm not saying it wasn't terrible and it had its flaws. I'm just saying that it was actually resembled a game, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 64 team rotation sounds terrible. But what if it was 10 and it happened every 8 hours and it was actually hard? Like you had to punch up gear tier 25 teams or whatever. I'm just spitballing here. I'm not saying that this is a great idea. If it was 10 teams and you only had to use teams twice a day and it had meaningful rewards and didn't sim, I think that would be cool. Yeah, it could be kind of fun, right? The leaderboard for Thanos is mostly going to be tied to the number of times that you can kill Null, right? I mean, that's the way it was before. I haven't looked into it any more detail than that. Can you imagine a Null game as good as Ray with Marvel Ipoi? Yeah. 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 Yeah, Blitz I think is dead, but I'm not saying they should do any of the stuff that I'm saying. I just like, but the Blitz actually had some semblance of a game mode. Oh, let's do this real quick. Get rid of this live. I wonder if I can get rid of this. See if I can get rid of this. I don't know if it's worth getting rid of, but I'll do it. See how this looks. Why does it do it that way? All right, let's see here. I wonder if it's not high enough though. Let's see if this even works. I think it's going to be garbled. I have decided that I don't want them to revamp RTA. I've been playing, you know, some version of RTA. It's not quite the same in another game, and I'm in Raid Shadow Legends, and I don't know if I like it there either. I don't know. I don't think this, it's just not fun. Yeah, I don't like it in that game. It's, well, I don't know that I hate it, but it's not my favorite. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's like, I feel like real-time battles, and I didn't believe this when I mean, in theory, I thought it would be cool, but now that I've played it, I don't like it. I think what it is that when we play the game and we don't have to wait on the AI to respond, you know, their response is instantaneous, and then we could think about what we want to do, right? And then the AI, and you know what I mean? Then we push our move, and then the computer responds instantly. That is completely lost in this game when you're playing against a person real time. And there's latency problems. On top of waiting for them to think, there's inherent latency problems too. I just think it's a bad experience. Now, if there was a way of both players playing at the same time, wasn't that how it was in Marvel Snap, which I thought was pretty ingenious? Both players were playing simultaneously, and we had a certain amount of time. But so, yeah, I might if I play real quick, you know, my opponent also might be slower and I have to wait. But in general, I was taking time to think at the same time that they were taking time to think. And then we hit the button, right? And then it played. I just thought that was way better of a way of doing, like, not having to wait for the other person to go and then latency. I felt like that was a pretty elegant solution to that type of experience. Yeah, this was I mean, I never experienced that until Snap. And I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it just, I feel like, what I guess the point I was trying to make is, outside of, first of all, Snap was designed around that, right? Like, they designed the game to work that way from the ground up, and Marvel Strike Force does not. What I'm saying is, if a game wants to have, if this type of mobile game wants to have real-time PvP content, it needs to be designed in, rather than you take a turn, I take a turn. There needs to be a way of us both taking our turns. That would have to revamp the entire gameplay of the game. Yeah. I wonder if, So let's say you had your 5 characters, right? Let's say you had your 5 characters and you could see your opponent's 5 characters, and I had to pick my first 5 moves. And they had to pick their first 5 moves from the start. And then you both hit play at the same time, and then it played that round. That wouldn't really work, though. I mean, they would have to design it that way. It wouldn't really work well with taunt, either. We're not doing raids today? What's going on? What time does raids start? I guess I'm confused. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of problems what I just said, but you don't use auto launch? All right, I got to, what do I got to do? Got to edit a video. Got to edit a sponsored video. You're full of bad ideas today? Thanks. Ooh, the way they do in chess with grandmasters, have 3 games going at the same time. Each player has to make decisions in a row. Then by the time they make it back to the 3rd game, it's their turn. Actually, I think that's pretty smart. Yeah. Oh boy, you're absolutely right. Like, what if RTA was happening with 3 battles going on simultaneously? Yeah, and then you would play your one and then go to the next one, play the next, go to the next one, play it, and then rotate back to the first. And hopefully by the time you get back to the first, your opponent has already gone. Holy shit. Three times as many bugs, yeah, I'm sure. Anyways. Three times the suckage? Maybe. I mean, my issue with RTA is the wait and sitting there waiting for the other player to play, and like, oh my God, it's just terrible. I mean, they could be like making themselves dinner and then they push a button and then they walk away and they forget and the whole clock expires. It's just all kinds of stuff. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call it there. I gotta do some editing and stuff. Battleworld was somewhat uneventful, I have to say. Not too exciting. We're gonna raid somebody. Find somebody to raid. Twitch. This guy's sleeping? That's weird. All right, well, I guess we won't raid anybody. I don't see anything. I don't see anybody playing the game organically. Got some sponsorship streams. We want to go hang out with the guy that's... let's just raid this guy. You guys can have fun with that. What was the RSL code for Monkey King? It was Monkey King, one word. The Reddit video? Oh, is there even anything on Reddit? It's just Monkey King, one word. Like that. All right. Bye for now.